What's going on YouTube? This is Waz Salute, and today we'll be talking about an interesting topic. Is it easy? The topic of this video is the title of this video is going to be "If You Can't Eat in This Generation Is on You." Now, this was a topic of a thread from the forum, the well-known forum, and basically the forum that I see, it's a forum that I don't have an account in it. I just lurk around, but it's like a really cool forum. It's called "If You Can't Eat and This Generation Is on You." I'll read the first part of it so you guys can understand the context of what this video is. Dude writes, everybody's eating. Short niggas, tall niggas, goth niggas, light niggas, dark niggas, broke niggas, rich niggas. I see everyone eating. Tinder, Instagram, parties, school. If you can't find a girl willing to put your dick in her mouth, then it's all on you, and you need to ask yourself some questions. Wow, that's a very powerful statement to say. And of course, as I scurried down the thread, these dudes make excuses, and some do write this facts. This is the era of the feminist, era of the whore, the era of the IG thought, female empowerment. It's almost too easy. If you can't find a chick that wants to give you pussy, you gotta prove yourself. But improving yourself takes sacrifice. Niggas ain't trying to sacrifice. I agree with this topic. So somebody wrote, and the dude who originally made the topic said everybody's fucking. It's really that simple. Everybody's getting buns from all walks of life. And it goes on and on and on. So, I've been hearing this type of thing, this sort of topic for years now. I think since like the beginning of this decade, 2010. Like, it's never been so easier to fuck than before. And usually my thing is, and still to this day, it's like, where they at? Where these hoes at to eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, where they at? The fuck these hoes at? I mean, where these hoes at that are giving it up to any nigga? And the thing is, too, from my personal experience, I've seen it too. My roommate gets plenty of bitches. He be DMing them, going to parties, social events, that sort of thing. So for me, it's kind of like a what the hell like type of thing, because it's like, where are these hoes that everyone is talking about? Where are these bitches everyone's talking about? But I look at myself, and I see that I have to do some self improvement. I'm not bitter. Like some guy, he wrote some bullshit, whereas like, fuck that shit. Eating, dating went downhill since Insta blew. All bitches care about how many followers you got. If you're not famous, white, and athlete, 6 figures, you gotta show this on your post. When you ain't pulling, why you think so many men are angry out here? Stupid. And the thing is, some dude said like, he made a Tinder 3 weeks ago, and he had like 6 shorties in the thing. And I've been doing the online dating thing. It's not been working out for me. I see, I'm looking, I'm scrolling through the thread, and it kind of hurts, reading this. But it hurts because I feel like, I'm missing out on this sort of thing. Everyone out here is getting buns, everyone out here is getting poon, while me, I'm still the same way I was 10 years ago when I was 17, so it kind of sucks. But the only way I can get through self-improvement, through bettering myself, also be on NoFap. I'm gonna do a video on NoFap too. NoFap is hard to do, but it's hard when you have nothing to do. That's why this upcoming school year, it's gonna be easy for me to, go on NoFap. So I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. In another video, my opinions on NoFap, the do's and do not, what I think works, what doesn't work. So the way I see it is, the dating game is easier than ever before, because I think in this society, sex is more, everyone's open about it. Women are open to fuck, but you need to have a certain criteria for it. And that specific criteria is, of course, confidence. You need to have confidence. You gotta be a guy that's spontaneous. I consider myself a charismatic guy. I make people laugh. I'm not ugly, not even for the most part. But my only issue is I'm a little bit shy, and I get a little too shy, and also I don't put myself out there. One of the biggest issues, of course, for me is that I don't have much bread right now. I don't got money like that, so I can't really go out. Even though Mr. Lucario did a video where how to have dates for $10 or less, which was a great video. I recommend you guys get a bad boy membership, as it has a lot of good gaming. But I think for me, the rut that I have to get over is approach anxiety. Now I did approaches before. It's just I need momentum. Like I need to have momentum. I cannot stop not approaching, because if I stop approaching, I just lose the momentum and I go back to the way I was before. I think that's what I'm struggling at right now, which fucking sucks. Like today I didn't go out today, so and it's humid outside, and I don't want to make excuses, but I'm pretty kind of chubby. If I walk outside and start sweating, I can't just approach a chick sweating like that. That's why I need to hit the gym. And that's why I've been following alpha male strategies, guideline, focus on your purpose. I'm going to get back to school, focus on my grades, get in shape. Also get my diet in. I had to change my diet. I've been slacking off a lot ever since, the school year ended, and I messed up with so many things. So I've learned a few things what to do and not to do. But I think one thing is I have to get over approach. And women are choosing, which is another thing. I know it's like I just feel like I'm left out. Like everyone's else getting play, everyone else getting pool, I'm not. Fucking thing sucks. And so it's like it's just it's crazy. Like it's crazy that I'm missing out on. The whole point of this is like sex is accessible more than ever. You have dating apps, you have OkCupid, you have Plenty of Fish, you have Bumble, you have Tinder. A doctor that I shadowed, he met his current girlfriend on Bumble, and he does not look swag type. He doesn't look that good. He has like receding hairline, so he's the same age as me. So people all strive to this. Looks do not matter. Looks do not matter. Looks do not matter, but they damn sure help. But the overall thing is you need to have a personality, from what I've seen. You need to be a confident guy. You need to bring something to the table. And when I look at my situation, the problem is the reason why I don't get chicks is because I don't put myself out there. Someone in the thread made a point that the only people out there who's not getting bums are lame niggas or shy niggas. I don't consider myself a lame. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, I'm friends with cool people. I'm friends with cool people. I'm a cool person. A lot of people love me, love to be around me. But I don't put myself out there. And I feel like that's the reason why I've been struggling in the dating game for a long time. And also my circle of friends. I'm going to do a little topic on that. But I'm going to give a little, preview on this video I'm going to do. Because I'm doing another topic on how your circle is important. Your circle is very, very important. It's very important who you talk. It's very important who you hang around with. The saying that you're the average of 5 people around you is true. 2 out of my 5 friends suck at getting women. Terrible, like horrendous. They're just like me, virgins. But they're 28 years old. Why hang out with them? Well, because when my friends were very strict, these guys I went to high school with, and they lived close around the neighborhood, so we used to hang around to, go McDonald's spot, just chill there for hours, we talking. But that's high school shit. So I'm starting to cut them off because you can't be around people who are worse than you. If you want to be better, you have to be around people who are better than you. That's why my roommate, he gets bitches. That's why I'm around him. I want to learn from him, but I need to hang around him more. But that's besides the point. But the whole point is, like, to get chicks, you need to have confidence. And I saw a video about approach anxiety where a guy was saying, like, how bad do you want it? And reading this thread has led to a lot of like pain. Like, think of all the failure that I had. Think of all the time I wasted. And it's like I'm wasting so much time. I'm not doing nothing about it. And it's leading to a point where I'm just like, I don't want to live my life full of regrets. So this whole thing, it sucks where I'm at. And I'm gonna do video solutions of what I want to do and write them down to get myself out of the situation. Like I said, I'm not incel weirdo. I'm not going with these MGTOW, red pill rage dudes. I'm none of that. I watch their videos, see they're taking life, but I'm more of I have to fix this. I have to. This is really, it just hurts. A lot of dudes love to complain, but me, I just want to fix the situation I'm in. I don't like to talk about it. I want to be about it. And I'm missing out on a whole lot of stuff out here. My life is just a fucking joke at this point. 27 years old, a virgin, never kiss a girl. Nah, I'm not gonna be like Oreo Man where he makes a song or talk about suicide or whatever. Fuck all that. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Not at all. I need to find out what the problems are. I mean, I'll state them right now. So fuck it, I'll just talk about it in this video. I'm self-conscious about my weight. I've been rejected a lot, so I think I always, say that, me being not in shape is the reason why I'm not getting any play. That's what I always think. But I see fat dudes getting play. I see dudes bigger than me getting play, but they have confidence. My only issue is I'm so far behind that 8 ball. It's crazy. So I have to figure out how to get out of the situation. I can't just mope around and be in pain. I have to get on approaching chicks. I have to get on and start approaching. And that's where NoFap is. And there was a book I read a couple years ago that says if you have to stop masturbating. And that's been an issue that I have. Because the thing is, I'm always home. I'm not always home, but if I'm at home and I'm bored and I'm on a computer, the temptation is strong. It's really, really strong. I made my brother, we share the computer, so I can't a porn blocker, but my laptop has a porn blocker, which is why it's so easy for me to do NoFap when I'm during the school year, when I'm away from home. So much easier. I love it. The only issue is when I come back home on the weekends is when I fap. But that's another video I will talk about. But if I can get back to the premise of this, pussy's accessible. And I've been saying where they at, because I'm not experiencing this nowhere. The dudes are getting pussy like crazy. Everyone's getting pussy. I'm looking at these dudes that my roommate be hanging around with, and this dude these guys come on street, it's get pussy like it's nothing. And it's for me, it's hard. It's it shouldn't be this hard. For these guys, getting pussy is eating. It's going order food. Put a little effort, but you get your food anyway. You go, it's you going outside ordering food. For me, it's a freaking rocket science. Every chick that people put me on with was never interested. I make the girl laugh, get the number. She never hit me back the next day. Maybe something I did, or maybe it's because I'm not in shape. I don't know, but I think it's. I always look at myself. I'm very self-conscious about myself, even though I saw another player say don't be too self-conscious about it yourself. Maybe she wasn't interested. So mean, that's where I'm at. Thing is, I'm not making, not, I'm not making the moves that I should be making. I should not be. I should put myself out here. It's like, some dude wrote, you either gotta be ugly out of shape or not going out of the house. 2 out of 3. Uh, I ruptured my Achilles back in May, still get prison presentation, still on dates, still get trolls and niggas on crutches. There's pussy, yet niggas with 200 legs complaining again. I went to a wedding 2 weeks ago, had 2 women approach me trying to see what's up. Got both their numbers, just smiling, crutching around, drinking. Some of y'all either have too high standards or you just make yourself available. Bingo, that's my issue, because it's too easy out here. That's been my issue. That's been my issue. That's been a major issue. Funny thing is, some dude said 3 strikes, I'm out. But dude said you can fix 2 out of these 3s. This has been my issue. This guy, he says right here. Online dating really fucks with self-esteem. When you message, you see that girl, check your profile, and they reply back, but you tend not to try anymore. So that's the problem. You bitches on the fucking dating apps. You know, they have such high fucking standards. They don't even know who's calling. Wow, that's weird. See, what we got here? Okay, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Just let me see. Just checking something right now on the computer. I'll get on this after I'm done. But anyway, there was another comment someone said that, you know, kind of reflects my life to a certain degree. It's it's like any male can get pussy. Yeah, it is, but it's like, dang, well, where they at though? What the fuck? What do I have to do to go get it? Yeah, this comment kind of reflects me. Someone said, I don't know, I've tried Tinder, Plenty of Fish, and OkCupid, and all I got is flakes and ugly ass older women. Nah, I didn't get older women, fuck that. Not even cute fat chicks are down to me, they flake. I guess, not really my life. I ain't ugly game, that's kind of me, but online games are dumb. Match with mad hoes, messaging them, most do not even respond back. The ones that do, I get the number quick, set the date, and they flake. I'm just approach and work out, get my shape, because I think me being chubby is what turn these broads off. I make them laugh and I'm charismatic, so I get the number, but they act whack by not responding the next day. Hashtag self-improvement, it is now. Screw it, but I saw somebody gotta go back on my grind. Basically, but someone responded to that. Someone says it's not optional, but there are chubby dudes. It's not optimal. What does optimal mean? Optimal, best, favorite. It's not optimal, but there are chubby dudes getting chicks, so don't start that shit. But well done in aiming to improve yourself. Which is true. Like, I've seen chubby dudes, like, I disagree with that guy, say things. The chubby dude's eating, but I don't know, it's like, how do I, like, put myself out there? Like, where do I go? Like, I've tried the club scene, it's a dub, man, like, but there's women out there. The thing is, it's the daytime approach. I've done daytime approach, but it's like you. I remember me and my homeboys, we'd be out for 3-4 hours approaching, even though I did most of the approaches. These niggas didn't, which was fucking annoying. Which I'll get to the point later. But it's like, you know, it's 3 hours trying to approach 5 chicks. But I think I started off too fast, and I didn't know what I was doing. I need to be organized. I think what I saw a video by Curry Wayne, saying a guy who started slow. He did one approach a day for 30 days. I think that seems fair. Only thing is, I'm going to school, going back to school in a couple weeks, be out of town. So I should have done this with some starter, which is why, you know, watching that thread kind of hurts. But I think what I might do, since I have these dating apps, I might just start messaging women or start hitting them up and try to get what I want, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the only thing I have to do is put myself out there. Because in this world, it's all, it's what you put yourself out there. It's also since I'm in a graduate degree, rubbing shoulders with very successful people, and I have to put myself out there. I can't be hidden too much. That's why lately, if you notice, I've been changing my voice tonality. Like, I've noticed, that's why I like recording these videos, not only just to get feedback from other people. It's going to be hard to gain, you know, a following because, you know, nobody knows me. So there's that. And so I would have to, you know, get on, you know, keep making these videos. For me, these videos serve as a way for me to vent. It also serves a way for me to, you know, kind of hear my thoughts. It's like a diary, a vlog, talking about my opinions, just being part of the Negro Manosphere. So that's the reason why I like doing this, because it's easy for me to rant and talk about what's going on. So it's a self-improvement journey. Next video, I'm going to talk about the path that I want to do, what strategies I'm going to have to implement to get out of the situation. Because I'm overweight, and I need to lose weight. But the thing is, losing weight takes a long time. Honestly, it takes you at least a year to get to the weight that you want to be. So it takes a year. So I cannot just take a whole year off from just working out and trying to not focus on women. The thing is, a lot of dudes use that as an excuse, but then they fuck up because, you know, they never get in shape, and that's why they never get out of the hole. I was one of those dudes. I said, you know, I just got to focus working on it. No. Alpha Male Strategy said it best. He says you grind 5 days a week, and on weekends you date, which makes sense, which is what everyone does. I don't want to be in monk mode, but he's right. You gotta grind 5 days a week, and on weekends you go on dates. Go out on dates means you go out to events, you hit up dating apps. Like during the week, you hit up your dating apps, you try to get numbers, you try to set up something, that sort of thing. So I think that's what I'll have to do, and that's part of the strategy I'll do. But the whole thing of the story is what the guy who made the thread said is so true. It's very, very true. Getting pussy is easier than ever before. Issue is that guys who are complaining about not getting laid are the ones who are making excuses. I'm not one of them. The guys who are lame, I'm not lame. And the guys who just don't put themselves out there in position, that's me. So all you guys struggling in the dating game, you have to be more confident. You have to be more spontaneous. You have to put yourself out there. You're not going to get pussy just staying at home all day. It's like looking for a job. You're not going to look for a job just sitting home all day. Or you're applying to a school. You can't just sit at home all day. You got to put yourself out there. So that's how it is. And, you know, I guess I'm done with this video. I'll probably make a part 2 to this. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.